It's funny, exactly, right? It's funny because they pick and choose when something's too much. Like when we did our 200th episode special, we did it with Nitro Circus, which is these like
Yes.
full-on stuntmen with motorbikes, and we were in the bikes doing flips, all this stuff, riding in these monster trucks, like literally tumbling over. Three of us got injured, and it was fun then. But all of a sudden, they put me in the movie. They put me in a motel room alone with a tiger. So they really do pick and choose, and then they'll tell me, you can't jump through a ring of fire. I'm like, safer than a tiger.
Are we rock, paper, scissoring the decision on who needs to do this? And how did you end up in the room alone with the tiger, some of the stunts that you've done throughout the show's history?
So I ended up in the room because they had the idea when I wasn't there. And so it had to be a secret.
Oh, man, that's the worst.
You're not dedicated enough.
Yeah, that's how the show goes. It's actually crazy. It's like it's the CIA, The Office, because like everyone is harboring and holding multiple secrets against everyone else at all times, and you have to be careful not to slip. And even the extended crew of like 40, 50 people, they're in on the secrets because they have to produce them. So everybody's walking around like secret agents, and you can't tell anybody anything. I think the tiger was also because I actually am afraid of cats, and I think that's like the biggest cat.
Oh. That's cruel almost. Like when you realize what was happening, like how did you talk yourself down through that? Because when it's like an actual phobia, like there's certain steps that you can take, but at the end of the day, you got fight, flight, fawn, whatever, freeze.
Oh my God. Yeah. First of all, a tiger is not. It transcends a fear of cats. It's not even
just a little.
I'll be locked in a room with 100 cats. Maybe not, but before a tiger. But you know what? The way they did it, they told me I was walking into the room for something else, and as soon as I walked in, they slammed the door shut, and they had already took the handle off the inside,
oh my God.
and they bolted it shut so I couldn't get out. And then I didn't know why, but I knew something was wrong. And then it was a small roadside motel, and from the bathroom I heard the tiger, and I froze, and the tiger walked out. It was on a chain, but the chain was tied to like the handle in the shaft. Like they could have ripped. They could have ripped it. And if you see the scene in the movie, like I actually thought it wouldn't make the movie because I couldn't even perform. It wasn't funny to me. The first thing I asked is, how did you get insurance to this?
Yeah, you're staring death in the face, literally.
Literally, and I just thought the whole time that like I don't care what anyone thinks. Like the tiger bit Roy, right? So you want to talk about Vegas? Like that guy raised that tiger and he bit his freaking head off. So I was just like, at any moment, like this could turn. I just couldn't. I was frozen with fear. I didn't think it would be funny because I couldn't even speak, and it turns out that that's funny.